whatever you are posting online, whatever content you are creating. Okay, so either or, whatever you are putting out here on social media, you have distant family or family that you aren't in contact with anymore checking in on you and seeing what you're posting. Okay, this is what the channeled messages that's coming through. And they are seeing things, hearing things on your FYP thing or on your timeline. Okay, whatever it is you're sharing, whatever it is you're talking about. You have distant family, like aunts, uncles, second cousins, people removed that you have not talked to in a long time. Okay? You haven't talked to these people in a long time. And maybe you just started coming across their feed for some reason, or maybe they heard it from a friend who heard it from a friend who, right? So, heard it through the grapevine that there's something that you're putting out here and they're checking in to see what it's about. So you could be shocking people with what you're sharing. There you could be sharing stuff, something about your family or something about yourself that is making people want to come and look and see. And these are people in your family or that you consider like family, right? Since childhood that you haven't talked to in quite a long time. Years is what I'm hearing. And so they're checking in. You could feel like you have eyes on you. Okay? They're checking in and they're looking and seeing whatever something that you're saying, something that you're putting out there is like shocking them, or you've been like sharing family secrets or something. I'm not sure. It's going to look different for different parts of the collective, but whatever this is that you are doing, at the bottom of the deck is the Ace of Pentacles, right? So it's actually a gift to your bloodline. So whatever you're doing, maybe you're on a healing journey and you're working on healing, and you're helping break generational cycles, generational curses. And in some way, shape, or form, this is having a positive effect in their lives as well. You could be speaking your truth, like I said, speaking up and speaking out. And while it may not feel great for some members of the family, because maybe you're calling them out on some type of abuse in some way, shape, or form, you're helping heal your family. This is actually a notification, that's a confirmation. So you are working on like something that is connected to God and bringing a gift into your bloodline. But is the channel started with them telling me that you have you have a bunch of people from your family checking in on you. So maybe toxic family members. I don't know. But these are people who you haven't had contact with in a long time. Okay? And it's like you're healing this Devil card, right? Giving cause to celebrate, coming into union, breaking generational cycles here. Okay? And it's really just so you know, right? It's like these are people who, even though you may have loved them, right? And this isn't about lovers. This is they're very clear with me about these are family members, removed family members from your life. And this could even be, as what I'm hearing, you could have people that found you that you don't even know are your family that are looking at your social media, and they're going to be getting in contact with you soon, is what I just heard as well. Okay? But you've you've removed yourself, right, from these people, or God has, right? Yeah. And these were people that are in your family, people that you loved. Okay? Yeah, look. You walked away from this. You walked away from these people. And like I said, you could be calling people out on some type of abuse or something in some way, shape, or form. You could be talking about it, right? And this could be people are talking about it and other people are checking in and looking and seeing like what's going on, okay? These can be people that are younger than you, okay? You're inspiring people, though, too. Not all of them. Some of them, you're pissing them off, right? And some of them, you're inspiring. So there's a mixed group here. So for some of the people that are in this group, you're giving them maybe the courage to heal or to start healing or to speak up for themselves as well, because you are doing that. And for other people, they're not real happy with you because these may be the people that you're calling out, or saying, like that. Okay? But this is you, right? You're coming from a place of sovereignty, not gender specific here with the King of Cups. You're healing your heart. Okay? You could be seeing starfish. Yeah. It's like you have people, right, up in their head right now. Black birds could be significant very heavily here. And with whatever information you're sharing, you're putting people in towers. You could be bringing things to the light that they were unaware of. Sharing information with them that they didn't know about. Okay? Talking about things that were kept in the dark and they're now being brought into the light. And for some of those people, right, this is, for some of them, this is not good. Right? For some of them, you're calling them out and exposing them. Okay? And then for others of these people, you're inspiring them. Right? And they want to come forward and give you your flowers. Give you your accolades. Maybe you could be even receiving apologies at this time as people are viewing whatever you're putting out there. Okay? And whatever you're doing it for yourself. You're doing it to help yourself. You're doing it to speak up and speak out and not taking things laying down, right? You could even have some people that want to be able to help you in some way, shape, or form. Okay? You could have somebody in your family that is financially stable that wants to come in and assist you in some way, shape, or form. Help you on your mission or your journey is what I'm hearing. Right? But you can probably feel these people watching you as you are stepping into your Empress energy here. The Empress is not gender specific, but all the queens in one. Okay? You're receiving karmic justice at this time. And you could be hearing about that. So the people who were not for you, the people who did abuse you, take advantage of you, manipulate you, right, in some way, shape, or form, are now receiving their karma. And you could be getting word of that, like hearing it through the grapevine, right? Hearing it from a family member, from a family member, from a family member. And some of these people you may not even know were even doing anything to you, talking about you behind your back. Like, you might not even know that. You're only going to know because you're going to be hearing about the things that happened or are happening to them. Okay, going through losses in all areas of their life or different areas of their life. Okay, and then you have other people who you're inspiring and who are you're going to be hearing about these amazing things that are happening for them, right? Promotions, marriages, all this beautiful energy. And whoever you are, I don't feel like you really tap in and look at other people's stuff, but they're tapping into you and you can feel that. Okay. And so this is what's going on. So expect to hear from some of them, right? These groups, right? Expect to hear from some of them as you work on your healing. And I've had walking away cards like 3 times. 10 of Swords, 10 of Wands, and 8 of Cups. You're leveling up. And people can feel that in your energy. So they're tapping in, they're tuning in, and you're just protecting yourself. You do not even see this coming. You don't see this coming. And you could have people contacting you. I feel like the people who harmed you, they're not going to be reaching out to you. I feel like the people you're inspiring are reaching out to you, or even these family members that you're unaware of that you even have who have found you are reaching out to you. But the people who were doing injustices to you, you're just going to be hearing about the way that karma is coming down for them. Yeah, look, all eyes on you. Yep. You have people tuned in, tapped in, watching you. You have people thinking. You've planted seeds, and that's what you're doing by putting this information out online, as planting seeds. Okay? Know that you are divinely guided and protected. Yeah. So keep on speaking up. Keep on speaking out. Keep on doing your healing. Don't care what other people think. No, you are inspiring people. I love you.